Hi, welcome back to Gary's Movie Emporium today. Um, I've got the last of a final Dollar Tree haul that I did probably 4 or 5 days ago now. Um, it's a little combination of different genres, drama, documentary, kids titles, TV show, and then something I picked up at Big Lots. But I'm going to start it off with Magnolia Pictures, Enron. Uh, the smartest guys in the room. Come see where all your money went. It leaves you with the exhilarated sensation of understanding the defining financial scandal of the era, according to Owen Gleiberman, Entertainment Weekly. 110 minutes. It's from 2005. 5.1 Dolby Digital. 1 by 78 by 1. Slew of special features. This has been in several phases. Like, I know it's probably the original one that was from a phase ago, but every time I've gone to Dollar Tree, I always see at least 3 or 4 of these in the, like at the bottom, like buried under the, kind of like underneath the exercising videos, or behind that classic animated one that nobody gets, Noah's Ark, the one that's like really cheap looking. But those two are really popular in movies that people don't get, I noticed, so I thought I'd grab that finally. And then I got Zubumufa Cookie Jar Classics. Taking it's about wildlife, kind of docu-style, kind of kids show. It says it was, I think it said it was through PBS, yeah, PBS Kids. I probably butchered the name of the movie, or show. Comes in French language only, but for $1 and 100 minutes, might not even be something you need to hear the voiceover or anything for narration. So I thought I'd grab that. And then I got this movie called See How They Dance, but it's actually called Voyage Comme I'll Dansant. I believe it's a it's a French Canadian release. Not in English, no subtitles that I can see. 98 minutes, 2011. I grabbed it. I had never gotten it before. And you never know, there might be somebody out there that watches that, would really like this too. So, pretty happy getting that. And then next up, I got a movie starring Gary Cole, Aaron Yu, Leonardo Nam, and Sarah Drew, from Warner Brothers, called American Pastime. It's a dual layer format. 2007. American Pastime tells a poignant story set against the Japanese-American intermittent camps during World War II, built to house Japanese-American citizens whose loyalty stood questioned by the pressures of war. These camps created many hardships for the internees. Rounded up and uprooted from their everyday lives, they remained loyal to the U.S. and ironically turned to the most American sports, baseball, as a way to deal with their plight. And like I said, this stars Gary Cole, who played in Will Ferrell's movie, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. He played his dad. He's played in a bit of a cameo in Dodgeball. He played Father Brady in Brady Bunch movie. He's played in Pineapple Express. He was the drug dealer that Seth Rogen saw murder one of the clients or henchmen that worked for him that he shot in the head. He's played in a lot of movies over the years, so you should pretty much know who Gary Cole is. This widescreen version presented in a matted widescreen format, preserving the aspect ratio of its original theatrical exhibition. So they tried to capture as much of the cinema feel to this as they could. So that was pretty interesting. Never seen it before anywhere. And then I got a movie starring Fabrice Lucchini, Rushdie Zem, and Louis Bourgogne, The Girl from Monaco. 94 minutes, 2008. Magnolia Pictures, once again, has a making of The Girl from Monaco. A brilliant and neurotic attorney goes to Monaco to defend a famous criminal. However, instead of focusing on the case, he falls for a beautiful she-devil who turns him into a complete wreck. Hopefully, his zealous bodyguard, Rushdie Zem, will step in and put everything back in order, or will he? Says it's a twisty sex tale that moves mysteriously and takes you to places you never expect. So, I don't really know what to think. I don't know if it's like serious or a bit of comedy with, kind of a bit of a raunch fest. I have no idea. But I didn't get it for that. I've never gotten it before, and I thought it'd be good for the collection. And then I got a movie starring Eric Bana, Frank Potent, and Martin Sakis. It's called Romulus, My Father. The bond between a father and his son can never be broken. The ultimate triumph of the human spirit. This too is a Magnolia Pictures release. Pretty Magnolia Picture fans out there. I was able to find a lot of Magnolia titles in this run. 104 minutes, 2007, 1:78 by 1 widescreen presentation. English language and Spanish subtitles. It has a making of Romulus, deleted scenes and storyboards. I'm really lucky at finding some of these. And next up, I've got a bunch of kids' titles here. So this is a part where you don't want to watch the video or whatever. You don't like kids' titles, like you can click away, but you might miss out on something that you'd like to. Next up, Veggie Tales, a very veggie Easter. I got it for my son Joseph. He's about 16 months, and he's kind of impressionable with these animated movies and stuff now. He's starting to come around on that, so we grabbed that for him. And then I got DVD digital copy of Little Angels. Life is Fun, God's Number One. Apparently this is from executive producer Roma Downey. And it must be Christian. Not that that's a bad thing, but we're not the biggest of Christianity fans. We're not somebody that goes to church or anything like that. But I respect it if people do. But we don't get them for that. We get it for the animation. Single wear, 32 minutes, 1:78 by 1 widescreen presentation. Pretty interesting look on that one. And then we got a little Christmas magic here, and that's the exact title of this movie. A Little Christmas Magic. It's a Storybook Friends release. It has Winslow the Christmas Bear, Mr. St. Nick, The Night Before Christmas, Christmas Comes Once a Year, Santa's Pocket Watch, Miracle in Toyland, Christmas Shop, A String of Blue Beads, Christmas Wife, and A Christmas Without Snow. This is an Echo Bridge acquisition disc. Echo Bridge brought this out in 2017. I'm trying to see what some of the people that starred in it. A number of these are family approved, Delta family approved. Um, Michael Learned, Michael Learned, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, is in it. Margaret Hamilton. There's some really short ones, like there's one on here that it's 8 minutes long, and it goes all the way up to, longest one I see on here is 96 minutes. So it looks like pretty much all of these like Christmas titles are either like a short TV movie or a quick episode. It's like there's a 20 minute, a 9 minute, a 8 minute, 49 minute. Yeah, there's only two that have any decent length on these, and it's The Christmas Wife and A Christmas Without Snow. And that's that one. Has 9, like it says, includes 9 bonus holiday features. And I think I'll show this one first. This is a special edition of The Swan Princess, The Mystery of the Enchanted Treasure. These are good movies. I know they're about a princess and stuff, but I've watched these over the years. They're really consistent. Like, Columbia Pictures, we've released this, yeah. It's 73 minutes. They've been pretty consistent with how well they, make these. They're kind of like the fairy tale version of Land Before Time. Like, they've been so popular that they've made so many sequels that they continue to turn them out, but they're consistent. I admit it isn't as good as some of the earlier ones, but the stories are really interesting in these. So. And like I said, that's the Swan Princess Mystery of the Enchanted Treasure. English, French, and Spanish subtitles. No, not subtitles. That's the languages. The subtitles are English and French. Has special features, a read-along, and 2 to Tango, and bonus trailers. The Swan Princess will once again capture your heart. Like I said, these are pretty good. Even if you're on the fence about this kind of stuff, it's worth a look to at least watch one of them to see what you think. I really like this series. And then, next up, Treehouse presents Pegging Cat, The Chicken Problem. Says something about Fred Rogers in the back. Oh, it's a Fred Rogers company. Mr. Rogers must have had a company and must have been in conjunction with this. This has the chicken problem, the space creature problem, the golden pyramid problem, the 3 bears problem, the giant problem, and the Beethoven problem. And it has a whole slew of special features, printable activities, Pirates and Peaches, 4 fantastic flip books, cat sock beanie instructions, and a peg and cat stick puppets. And here's the back. Let's see. From the 2013 to 2014 time frame, as clocks in at 72 minutes on that one. Like I said, that's Peg and Cat, The Chicken Problem. I'd like to get a whole slew of these. These look good on the show. Sorry about the glare. There you go. Okay, and then I didn't get this one at the Dollar Tree, but I'm going to throw it in there because the store I did get it at was $1. We have a store called Real Deals. It's kind of like a cheap knockoff of Dollar Tree. But the thing is, with them, they get a whole slew of stuff that Dollar Tree doesn't even get. And like once it gets into that store and people find out, it gets wiped out that day. You know, like all their main items, they come in and they're gone. You know, in a few hours. Especially with people, you know, not working and being home all the time, you have a lot less chance of getting any of this stuff. But my wife happened to go where there was a few movies, and she picked up this Roswell Conspiracies. It's Aliens, Myths, and Legends, and it's volume 1. So I take it there's more than one of these out there. You know, there's probably at least a volume 2 and maybe a 3. This has a lot. This is a 2-disc set from Mill Creek. Welcome to the tangled web of secrets, deception that is Roswell Conspiracies, Aliens, Myths, and Legends. But animation kind of comes off a lot like, kind of like Batman, like DC animation. Has that look to it. And it comes in these cardboards, these kind of like paper sleeves. That's disc 1, and that's disc 2. Pretty happy with that. It's actually pretty nice. I mean, that's a $1 disc, but look at what you get. You know, this pretty good hard case. Your discs are protected pretty good. There's a compartment in here to keep them in place. Personally, I think this is the way they should go in a lot of ways. Because you're not going to take this, you know, unless you really love them, you're not going to take them out of the sleeves all that much. Because I have a slew of collection. There's movies I haven't watched in over a decade. It's just you get caught up with life, you know. You don't have time for certain movies. Like I said, that's Roswell Conspiracies. Recommend you getting that. It's really thick, too. Might take a little room on your shelf. But. And then speaking of sets, I got another one of these. I'm pretty sure we got this. This is from Treehouse Presents. It's a 3 DVD holiday set of Tupi and Dino. And I'm pretty sure I've showed this before. Not going to really talk about it other than it's from Treehouse Presents. Phase 4 films. And there's the spine of it right here. I don't know if I got this, but it seems like we do, and then sometimes it feels like we don't. This is a Sesame Street double feature. It has 2 Sesame Street video classics. Sesame Street Do the Alphabet, Sesame Street Imagine That. Warner Brothers release, 68 minutes. It has dancing shoes on it as well, so it kind of looked like they snuck another video of Kids Classic on here through Sesame Street. Trying to find a year. It says the package design was 2004, and this is from the Sesame Street Sesame Workshop from 2013. Excuse me. Next up, I got Treehouse Presents Hugs from Treehouse, Max's Easter Collection. Has Roly Poly Oly, Max and Ruby, Franklin. I don't know if you can see. My kids used to watch the really early Franklin, not the one that's like CGI, but the one that was like traditional animation. That was a really cool theme song too. Kids always watched Roly Poly Oly. They weren't as big on Max and Ruby, but Roly Poly Oly and Franklin, that was a big part of my kids' childhood growing up, so I know a lot about these guys. I even know a little bit about Max and Ruby, but not like I do Franklin and Roly Poly Oly. Uh, this has 10-second countdown to automatically play the whole disc, which is good. And it's has clocks in at 56 minutes. And yeah, a lot of these shows ran in the late 80s to early 90s. They still air, from what I see, they still air Franklin and they still air Max and Ruby, but I don't really see Roly Poly Oly on TV too much anymore. And then I re-got this one because I had given it away to James, so I ended up getting this one on eBay. But it's the over 176 tunes, Toon Time, the Ultimate Cartoon Collection. Has 3 discs. 1. Disc 2. Disc 3. And they all lay over each other. That's the only thing I don't like. But they do have their own disc art, so pretty happy with that. They did a good job with this one though. Like, I didn't even know when I traded it away that it was a 3-disc art, so I had to have it again. And plus it has Woody Woodpecker on the front. Sometimes I overlook a lot of things when I get so much stuff that, you know, I don't pay attention to what I might have given up, and sometimes, and then I had a little bit of regret, but I had a lot of good horror in that trade too, so it was worth it. And then I got 1,000 Times More Brutal. It has Red Corvette, Extreme Honor, and Tunnel Vision. Kind of looks like a Mafia type Echo Bridge release. These might be all terrible. I don't know. It says it has, yeah, a lot of them. Well, one of them has nudity. Profanity. Profanity is pretty dominant in most movies today anyway. But some of it looks okay, but I don't know, some of it's kind of cheap too at the same time. But at least it's something by itself I never had. I know I got it part of a pack, but now I got like a, you know, a disc of it, like a case of its own for it. And then I got this movie called Police. This is an E1, 127 minutes. This too is in French, which kind of stinks because I don't really know if it has subtitles or not, but the daily grind for the cops of the police department's juvenile protection unit, taking in child molesters, busting underage pickpockets, and chewing over relationship issues at lunch. Integrating abusive parents, taking statements from children, confronting the excesses of teen sexuality, and showing solidarity with colleagues, and laughing uncontrollably at the most unthinkable moments, knowing the worst exists and living with it. How do these cops balance their private lives and their reality they confront every working day? Fred, the group's hypersensitive wildcard, is going to have a hard time facing the scrutiny of Melissa, a photographer on a Ministry of the Interior assignment to document the unit. So they go after a whole bunch of different scumbaggy type people in this. People that beat kids, people that get after kids. Sounds interesting. I don't know, the subject matter don't really, do too much for me. But then I got Waltz with Bashir, an Academy Award winning nominee. Well, not winning, award nominee. Best foreign language film from Sony Picture Classics. 2009, 90-minute running time. Does have English language, so I can watch this in English. 1 by 78 by 1, and this is a rated R animated movie. It's unlike any film you've seen, period. The seamless mixing of the real and the surreal, the personal and the political, animation and live action. So has about a bit of a political theme in this throughout. So that's not up your alley. Maybe you want to avoid that one. I mean, it ain't really in my alley, but I've never seen it anywhere else, and I grabbed it. And then lastly, for the Dollar Tree, I got 2-season combo pack of the Larry Sanders Show with Gary Shandling. I believe this was on HBO back in the day. Could be wrong. This is a Mill Creek release from 92 to 93. It's almost 13 hours of entertainment on this two-discer here. These had Rip Torn, Jeffrey Tambor. Jeffrey Tambor, he played the mayor in the live action of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He was the one that was always ticking the Grinch off and trying to make life hard for him in the movie. He plays in this. Janine Garofalo is in this. She's right there. If you can see that too good. Yeah, it's kind of glaring there. But she's right there. I never watched the Larry Sanders Show when it was on TV. That's why I got it. Maybe if I, get around to it, I can watch some of it, or at least watch a season of it to see what I think. And then lastly, this was a Big Lots pickup that I got while I was out doing that. Kind of justify my rides to where I go. Like if I don't find a lot of Dollar Tree, I will go to Big Lots to kind of make up for the stuff I couldn't find. And there was two sections of movies in Big Lots. Out back there was very little, or down back of the store, I should say. And then up towards the front near the cashier, in the main part of the store, I was able to find this. Woody Woodpecker Halloween Favorites. And I didn't get it for $5. Like it says here, I got it for $2.50. So I paid only $3 for this, and I wanted this. This was on eBay. They had it for like anywhere between $8 and $14. This has theatrical shorts, monster ceremonies, Frankenstein, Phantom of the Horse Opera, Witchcrafty, and Waxworks, and plus two full-length Halloween TV episodes. 7 Halloween cartoons featuring Woody Woodpecker and his friends. The animation's really cool on this too. Well done on that one. So that concludes my haul, and that concludes pretty much my Woody Woodpecker set part that I want to get. Other than I need to get Volume 1, I believe. I'm going to get Volume 1 of that very hard to get into set that I have Volume 2 for. I might get some old throwback Woody Woodpecker titles in the future if I see them, but the main ones that I wanted to get from him I've gotten now. So I'd like to thank everybody that's been watching my videos and being a part of Gary's Movie Emporium. Kind words people have said in the comments, and anything you got to say, like anything you're looking for, you can leave in the comments below. When I'm out and about, I could always look, and if you can't find it in your area, we could do trades or something like that. But stay safe out there, and thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day. See you later. Bye.